For this video, I want to talk about creating winning systems. In trading, it's very easy for people to not understand that even a winning system fails. When you finally have a strategy that is profitable, people still question after a loss if it is really profitable. There is no such thing as an 100% win rate strategy. Nothing in this world is perfect. Nothing will work out in your favor every time. That is just how life is. And trading will teach you that there are a lot of similarities between your experience in the market and your experience in other things in life. That being said, I actually wrote something in my notes app. I remember writing this a year and a half ago, maybe 2 years ago, that I wanted to make a YouTube video about long time ago, even before I made this channel. So I'm just going to read you what I wrote. Trading taught me that this world is built on systems. There are good systems and there are bad systems. There are winning systems and there are losing systems. And your job is to find the winning systems. And in that process, you may encounter many losing systems, but when you find those winning systems, you take advantage of them. You use them, you master them, and you let them shape your reality. Your job is to trust these winning systems, to never cheat on them, and to never doubt them. The people you choose to have in your life create a system. The routine you practice every day creates a system. The relationships in your life create a system. And among all these systems, there are imperfections. They will never work 100% of the time, but that doesn't mean you don't trust them 100% of the time, because they are still winning systems. I realized that with trading, my strategy, which wins 70% of the time, only wins 70% of the time when I trust it 100% of the time. Losses are inevitable in a winning system, and they are meant to balance things out because nothing in life is perfect. And I know even saying all this sounds like my life is robotic and my mindset is robotic, but it's not. I've just learned how to create winning systems in every aspect of my life, and I have came to the understanding that success is not linear. The majority of people who attempt trading fail at it, not because their strategy is a flawed system, but their psychology is the flawed system. They fear that losses mean they're doing something wrong and fail to understand that losses are an inevitable response to sustain a winning statistic. If you want to see success with trading, detach yourself from the money and become obsessed with probability. When you close a trade early because you are scared, you are not trading, you are gambling. When you enter a trade late because you have the fear of missing out, you are not trading, you are gambling. When you switch strategies because you're winning one, lost once, you are not trading, you are gambling. When you force a trade because you want to make more money or make back money, you are not trading, you are gambling. The funniest part about trading is that every trader knows when they're doing something wrong. There's a feeling that every trader gets before they're about to make a dumb mistake. For those who are successful at trading, they still get this feeling. They just don't act on it. For those who are unsuccessful in trading, they let those feelings override their logic and they act on them, and that is why they will never make money. They might get lucky once and win, but the market will take back money that is not deserved. When you win by cheating on your system, it is not a win, but when you lose by following your system, that is a win. Find these winning systems and trust them. That is something I wrote in my notes app, probably at one of my lowest points in trading, when I knew I had all the information that I needed, but I wasn't surrendering to it pretty much. I wasn't committing every bone in my body to trusting what I knew. And I think it's very important, that one line where I say that every trader knows what they're doing wrong, but some people just fail to make change. The answer to all your problems, you most likely already have, but you're waiting for something magical to happen, to wake up one night and suddenly now you're not FOMOing, now you're not greedy, now you're not revenge trading. You ask, Patty, how do I stop revenge trading? Well, I don't know. How about you stop revenge trading? Patty, how do I stop entering early? Well, maybe wait for the actual entry to present itself. Patty, how do I not freak out when I'm in a trade and close early or move my stop loss to break even early? You let it do its thing. Like, what do you want me to tell you? I'm saying this because I was in your position once, and I remember like how stupid I sounded thinking of all the problems that I struggled with. You know, it's not that it's easy to fix them, but the answer is obvious. You just have to force yourself to stop making those same mistakes. And eventually you will get to a point where it won't feel like you're forcing it. It won't feel like a chore. Your mind is a muscle, and you need to train it to follow a routine, to do something consistently. At first, when you do it, it is uncomfortable. But when you do something over and over for weeks, for months, for years, now you're not thinking about it. It just becomes second nature. Back to what I was saying though with the winning systems and how you can't cheat on them. I want you to really think about that. You have to treat a profitable strategy like you are in a relationship. If you've ever been in a relationship, you know damn well that shit isn't smooth 24/7. You are going to fight, you're going to argue, you're going to have your highs and your lows. But when you love someone and you're committed to a relationship, you will still continue showing up every day for them, and you will still continue loving them and trusting them. And that is the same thing with trading. When you have a winning strategy, you still need to show up every day, even after the days that you've lost, and trust it. You need to give it 100% of your trust and believe that in return, you will see financial success success. So I want everyone who's listening right now, I want you to think about, what are the systems in your life? Do you have bad systems which you still give into, you still give energy to? Maybe you hang out with people that don't help you grow as a person. Maybe you wake up 2 minutes before market open and you're half asleep, and you do that every day, and that's stopping you from trading at a level-headed state. Maybe you skip the gym often. Maybe you don't eat healthy. Maybe you're still in a toxic relationship. These are all systems. These are all bad systems, for example, and you need to create winning systems. You want to surround yourself with people who help you grow, who motivate you, who are ambitious, who are just as fucking crazy as you and believe in you. That's a winning system. And that's the type of stuff that you keep around, that you commit to, that you show up every day for. Another winning system would be you waking up early, you meditating, then trading, then going to the gym, eating healthy, reading a book. Just create these systems in your life which you tell yourself, I will not break this system. I will show up for this every day. I will do my job. I will be 100% committed. And in turn, that will also help you commit to a trading system, to your winning system on the charts. And your life can change so damn fast. You truly underestimate what a year of pure commitment can do if you just trust the winning systems. You know, I'm not saying it's easy. You got to make sacrifices in life, especially with the people you surround yourself with. That's one of the biggest things. You will inevitably turn into the people that you surround yourself with. That energy leaks onto you. If you hang out with people who have no drive, who aren't delusional, who can't envision a future where, you know, they have everything they could imagine, then don't hang out with them. If you hang out with people and they're the people that say, bro, you got to be realistic, those are not the right people who should be in your life. And the thing is, it's hard to come across those people. But when you do find those few friends, family members who believe in you, who want the best for you, and who are also dreamers, who they're ambitious, they're crazy, but in the best way, those are the people you keep around. And if you're watching this and you're listening right now and you're not taking out a journal, writing down, you know, what are your systems, what needs to be changed, what you're doing wrong, what you could be doing better, then I don't know what to tell you. If you can sit through this video and not feel the absolute dying need to make change, not the bullshit, oh, you know, I really want to start getting my life together. If you don't take action literally immediately after this video, then I have no hope for you, because I am giving you the ultimate slap in the face. You should be having so many realizations right now with what is going on in your life, what is holding you back, and what you need to keep progressing.